Greetings and welcome. My name is Jake Rayson. I'm a wildlife food forest garden designer, and today it is the hottest day on record in Wales. I think that's kind of official, 35.3 degrees Celsius somewhere up in North Wales apparently, and it's about 34 degrees here on we've got a thermometer at the back of the house in the shade. So yeah, it's absolutely boiling. So yeah, there we go. It was going to be a live stream, but I can't live stream anymore on YouTube for some reason. So just wanted to talk about the insane temperatures that we've got and the plants that I have. So that's the Kerry Valley, and I just wanted to show you a couple of the trees. This is the nuttery, this area. So this is like an old rough pasture, steeply sloping, about 20 degrees. And I've put in some kind of dead hedges over here and dead hedges in front of some of the trees, and a couple of there's autumn olive and some Italian alder and some apple trees at the top. And gradually over the years this will be developed into a kind of more of a forest garden, but at the moment it's just kind of grass, letting the grass grow and keeping the bramble and the docks down and nettles. But that's, yeah, it's pretty wild. But the plants have got quite interesting. So it's south facing slope. This is a stone pine, Pinus pinea, and this is Mediterranean plant, grows planted traditionally in the on the avenues going into towns in Italy and Spain, I think, as well. So it's very happy here. Well, I think so. Not a lot of new growth. A bit wobbly, that one, but it seems very happy. A big old dead hedge in front of it that I keep topped up. So stone pine should do very well here, and is very happy. I've got a hazel over here. There's an ornamental one which my mum gave me as a birthday present a couple of years ago, and I've got a Gunslabert here which is doing very badly indeed. I planted them 2 years ago, late in the season. Haven't really watered it, so I need to water in a minute. And then the other plants that I've got which kind of interest: Italian alder, which grows very upright, nitrogen fixing. And this has a little dead hedge in front of it, and that's great. That will be, yeah, that'll be perfectly fine here, and we'll deal with dry conditions as well. So it's like out of the alders, obviously it's from Italy, I guess, it will deal with the dry conditions. Autumn olive, very robust, nitrogen fixing berries. And then there is, apart from absolutely loads of bird's foot trefoil and grasshoppers, bird's foot trefoil is brilliant. I love bird's foot trefoil and ragwort. But there's I planted some sweet chestnut here as well. So the sweet chestnut is doing very well, very happy. Likes bright, free draining soil and sunny conditions. So that's doing very well. And then over here we've got the walnut, which is great as well. So the walnut's very, very happy. The pa's doing it doing. And what's this one? Ronde de Montagnac. And that's doing, it's coping very well indeed. Very, very happy here. So yeah, Hazel's not doing so well, but the kind of plant's more suited to dry, what the conditions are. There we go. So what I think we need to be looking at more long term is more sustainable crops. The global temperature rise is, I think it's about 1.1 or something at the moment, and that's the kind of temperatures we're getting. Is this insane extremes of weather. I think is the point. All over the globe. So we're looking at 1.5 degrees Celsius by the end of the 2020s, by 2030, and then we're looking at 3.5 degrees Celsius by the end of the century. That, not much can survive in that, to be honest, and see how bad it is at 1 degree. So we do need to do, I mean, on a political level, we need to do something about it, and we need to adjust our behaviour. All the science points that way. It's not really up for discussion insofar as we need to do something, otherwise everything will fry. But it is how we do that is up for discussion, but people aren't discussing it. People don't want to know. They're getting kind of scared off by it all. So we need to face up to the kind of climate realities that we're in at the moment. In the meantime, what you can do is to make your neighbourhood where you live, make it as resilient as possible. And so a forest garden really is a big part of that, is planting trees now. Okay, you might not see the benefit of them for a few years, but I tell you now, in a few years you'll be very thankful that you actually planted some trees. There we go, bright, happy, jolly. This is a little counter to all those sweet little pictures of dogs in fountains and that kind of nonsense that's going to go around the media. Count how many times climate emergency is actually mentioned as well on the news. I think BBC didn't mention it once, and then it was on the Channel 4 news last night. It was mentioned maybe once, but yeah, one time, or the night before. So yeah, it's time to get real a bit. Okay, cheers and bye.